Hey guys, so we're at Saratoga Springs and we're just kind of walking around the resort, getting some steps in, exercising and such. So I thought we'd kind of show you around. We're over in the paddock area right now. We actually just went by the pool over there. They also have like a little quick service, which is pretty cool. You can see we're by the water and you can see the big bridge that you can cross over there, which is pretty cool. But we're just gonna kind of walk around, talk about some of the cool stuff. I like this resort a lot.
I like it a lot.
It is one of the bigger resorts on property for sure. But it's super pretty. It's very green. It's got lots of trees and stuff, and you also have like the treehouse area, which is a very different vibe from the rest of the resort. But you get the golf course and all of that. So I like it. It's a nice resort, and they just redid it. We did a review of the one-bedroom villa. Was that a couple months ago now?
Yeah, like 2 months.
Yeah, but we really enjoyed that. We definitely stay here again. We came over here because my family's staying over here. We had a we had a chef come and do like an Ohana inspired menu to our room, which was pretty cool. So we're kind of walking back along the carousel area now. This is one of the further areas you can be back. It's actually right by like the main entrance though, so if you're driving to the parks, it may not be a bad option for you. The other kind of further place is the Grandstand area, which we'll kind of walk, take the long way to. You see that's the main entrance over there where the security gate is. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, so this is... Try to find the building numbers so I can, but we're gonna go look at this hawk because nature is cool. Oop. There he goes. Up in a tree over there. You can see most of the buildings are pretty similar layout, I think, right? Or like similar style, I mean.
Yeah,
They don't...
there's not too much difference between
Yeah, I have never been over in this area though.
I don't think I have either. I know I've driven by the carousel thing, but I don't think
Yeah,
I've
you can
walked
see the carousel like from the main road, obviously right here, as we said. But I've never been over here. It's like a little picnic area, it looks like.
it. Yeah. Oh, they have grills.
Oh yeah, they have like the older grills here. I'm kind of surprised they haven't like redone that because like a lot of the newer resorts have like the big, the big propane grills now.
This is an older DVC, though.
It's cute though. You got like the carousels. Either way, it'd be like, it's like clean too. Like they're nice, clean tables. They look like they probably come and wipe them down. So that's cool. Water fountain, regular fountain.
There's like no one out walking right now because it's so hot.
Yeah, it is. What is it? Probably like 90 degrees out.
I think the high is 90 degrees.
Yeah, but we're
Just us smart people out here walking.
yeah, I mean, luckily you can see there's like plenty of shade. There are some
Nice
sun spots, yeah. We're also maybe crazy Floridians now.
Oh yeah, we're fairly used to the heat. Oh, you missed the turtles.
Oh, we missed the
Splash.
turts.
Just went splish splash.
Oh, you can kind of see one or two in the water, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. But yeah, so we're still over in the carousel area, and then we're gonna see, you might be able to walk to the grandstand area, which is kind of the area like that should be furthest away, but I think there's a path along the road here.
And the grandstand kind of surrounds the golf course, I think.
Yeah, grandstand is like in the middle of the golf course, which is super cool. That's where we were when we stayed in the one bedroom, and I really liked it. Again, we had a car, so like distance from things wasn't as big of an issue. We did have to walk to the main area a couple times. It was like...
I mean, we didn't have to. We could have driven.
Yeah, you could always drive, but...
But it wasn't a bad walk.
Yeah, you can see carousel. So it looks like you get buildings 7 or rooms 7501 to 7803.
36.
36? Sorry, I can't see. I'll show you guys a map right here. Yeah, so we are up here. And then like the main stuff is down here by the springs and the carriage house check-in. You have the grandstand. So what we're gonna see is if
We can walk
the main road has a part to the grandstands. You can kind of go see the villas and then go by check-in. And I know there's like a nice walkway kind of over on this side too you can do. And then Congress Park is probably like the most well-known area of of Saratoga, because you can see it from Disney Springs. That's where the walkway is. Paddock's kind of pretty far too, because like to get to the main area you go through the bridge.
Unless you're over on the side of the park. It's so big.
Yeah, it's a very wide area, but it's big enough that they've got 3 main pools. So they have the like big main pool, but the paddock also has its own like full-size pool with slide and everything. And then Congress Park has a quiet pool, and then Grandstand also has a I want to say a medium-sized pool, because they also have like a pool bar and stuff. And they serve some food at both Grandstand and the paddock food. Just kind of like quick, generic, quick service style stuff. But good options if you are out there and you just don't want to like trek to get food.
And this little basic bar as well if you're hanging by the pool.
So it does look like we can make this walk over here.
This sign here is telling you that you can walk. It looks like there might be lots of trees.
Yeah, it does actually. It looks like a nice path. Definitely a good like running resort.
Oh yeah, this is a great resort.
And
for
it's
running.
pretty easy to like extend your run, because you can run all the way up to Old Key West. Yeah, so now you can see we're heading towards Grandstand Villas. So it's probably a little bit windy. There's a breeze going on right now. But this is the path that connects Carousel over to Grandstand. If you're just staying here on like a regular trip and you're not actively like going for a run or a walk, you're probably never gonna go on this path or find it, to be honest. Because there's just like
There's nothing over here.
there's nothing over here, and there's no reason to need to go between Carousel and Grandstand.
But it's great for like morning exercise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do like a run or something, it is near perfect, honestly. So that's pretty cool.
We
Looks
have
like,
to go that way.
yeah, we gotta go kind of up along.
That's a golf cart path.
Yeah. Oh, he's turning. Yeah, so we're walking over towards these buildings. The Grandstand's a pretty big size area. They've got what, like 4 or 5 buildings over
Separate
there?
buildings. Something like that.
Yeah, we'll find out. Alright, so we're over kind of towards the Grandstand area, finishing up that little walk between that and Carousel. It was pretty quick, actually. It was only like 2 or 3 minutes.
Not bad.
A little bit of sun in between, but not a bad walk. You can see kind of next to the golf course here. And then we'll turn this path here. It'll bring you over to the first building by Grandstand. Then Grandstand kind of loops all the way out over to that side over there. And then over towards that side is where the treehouses and whatnot are. You see, you got the...
These trees.
Yeah, nice and pretty looking over here. Nice and shaded too. 1, 2, 3. There's at least 4 buildings over here. Maybe 5. They don't actually number the buildings like when you stay at some of the like regular hotel areas.
I think each section
It's just
like,
a numbered of villas.
Yeah, like 6,000, 8,000,
Yeah.
3,000.
We can see the grandstand area pool over here. We'll go swing by that real quick. So here's the grandstand pool area. It's actually pretty poppin'. Last time we were here, it was not this busy for sure. But you can see they have like a little quick service area and a bar. I believe they'll actually walk around and even serve you over here too. It is a smaller pool area, but they do have like a kids play area. It doesn't look like it's currently going though, but that's over here.
Jacuzzi over there.
Yeah, and they have a hot tub over there. Then, do you want to go down towards Treehouses? Or is that too far?
Not too far. I think they sell bottles of water over there.
Oh, over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can get some water.
Okay, got a couple lights right here in a second. Would you like your glass?
So we grabbed some waters over at the pool bar there, just for some hydration. But now we're walking back down towards the end of Grandstand. We kind of weave our way over towards the treehouse area, which is pretty cool. Gives you kind of like Fort Wilderness vibes, I think. To the treehouses. You can go this way. You can get there from like any path over down Grandstand. But you'll see kind of the backside of these buildings here, and then you have the golf course right in front of us here. There's some golfers.
This is a really pleasant place to stay in the mornings because it's so quiet out here before people can start coming out here to golf.
Yeah, was nice. We had one of these, how you doing? We had one of these like ground level patio areas out here when we stayed. It was right over here in this building. And it was pretty sweet. You just come out here, there's lots of nature, turkeys and bunnies and stuff walking around. See, the golf course is pretty poppin' right now. See just a good view of like one of the whole buildings. But yeah, we stayed right over there. We were that one there, right? The last like patio, not with the inlet? Or were we at one of the inlets? I don't remember.
I think we were in that one right there.
Yeah.
The second one, and then the bedroom window is that window there.
Gotcha. Yep, that makes sense. Now we're walking. You can like kind of see some of the tree houses peeking through over here. Now the tree. Yeah, tree houses is like definitely the farthest area you can be. But it's super cool back here. You can see it's kind of nice and woodsy. And the tree houses is like right in between Saratoga and Old Key West, but it is technically part of the Saratoga Resort. So they have their own like little tiny pool and stuff over here that you can see. Also the walkways over here are pretty cool. Lots of like boardwalk style.
Very naturey.
Yep. And they sleep up to 9 people, right?
Oh gosh, that sounds right.
And they each have a little grill, and they have like a little patio with a like picnic set up top. They're cool. We toured one last time we were staying over here. Bus stop area. And they have a lot of like different nature signs and stuff over here as well. You can see 2 more of them. There's like little parking spaces outside most of them as well. Is this the walking path to the backside? It's another pretty area over here. So you can see over there is that first building in Grandstand. On the other side of that was the pool area that we were at before. And there's a golf course there. And then on the other side of us here, there's a golf course. And you can see Disney Springs kind of over in the background over there. There's some golfers by us, so I'm trying not to be super loud. Over here you can see Disney Springs much better. But then, so you can go kind of down this path to the right and get to Disney Springs there. Or you can go across the bridge here and you can get back over to the main area of Saratoga, which is where we're gonna head towards. You can see the balloon over there. More of the waterway. I think you have cast parking over here and golf parking, I think is what all that is. And you kind of have a slow path here. So we're over right behind the main building now. This is where the boats would usually run. They've got this little weird boat and like pontoon barge over here now, doing some sort of maintenance on something interesting. And you have the main building over here. Over around the back, you have the Turf Club Lounge. And in there is where you go right now for your quick service, where we were just like on the other side of. And this is like the lounge area. They have seating outside as well. And they also have a little bar window there where you can order food and such from, but it's not open yet. So we're gonna walk out back towards the front side. So you got kind of the main pool area over here. This is definitely the biggest pool by far. And it's got like a water feature up here. And we're kind of at the top of like a waterfall. And then they also have a pool bar and all of that fun stuff as well. And over on this side is actually where the slide is. I think we have to go down and around though.
We can go this way.
Oh, can we?
I think.
Right here is where like the spa and the gym area is. The spa is still not open yet, but you can go to the gym, and they're supposed to have a pretty nice facility actually.
There's stairs right here, I think. Looks like
Let's see, kind of more of the main pool area. Yeah, every pool that we've gone by has been really full. You have the pool bar over there, and lots of seating over here. Pretty full over here though too. It's a hot day. You see the little kiddie slide there, and then the main slide up and over here. Alright, so we're out kind of the back side of the pool. And this is kind of a lesser traveled area, I'd say. There's a little fountain. And right in front of us here is like the DVC buildings.
looks like they might have
And they've got arcade and ping pong and stuff over on that side. I think you're right. There's like a campfire area over here. Yep. So, all the fun stuff. You can see DVC area. You can tour like, you can tour all the models here, including like the Grand Villa, and you can go see the Treehouses as well. They'll drive you over, and they usually have models of what they're currently selling. So I believe inside they have Riviera and Copper Creek models right now as well, which is kind of cool to see other resort models without having to go to them. But we're gonna walk down this way and head over towards Congress Park, which will be like the last area. Except for the Springs is the main area. That's actually the area where my family's staying in right now. They're actually over in this building right here. But the Springs is like the most central to everything, which is pretty nice. You have there's two main buildings. Then you walk up this way. Congress Park is like another kind of walk away. But again, it's probably the most popular place for people to stay because it is closest to Disney Springs, and it's the one that's like right on the water there where you can see Disney Springs. Only thing with that is you can hear everything happening at Disney Springs like all night. Yeah, so over there is like kind of the other end of the paddocks that we didn't show you. It's kind of the far end over there. And over here is like Congress Park area. You can see 2 buildings from Congress Park here. We'll walk kind of around to the Disney Springs side and then turn around and about, just because we're not walking to Disney Springs right now. But the path is very pretty. It's like a little wooded part on the end. So we stayed over here one time for a Run Disney race. And we were one of these, we were the second or the third floor. And they're studio rooms. I remember enjoying that. That was before they redid it though as well. But nice rooms. They have a little gazebo over here. And then we'll walk down to the pool here and then head back. But you can see all along Disney Springs over here. Circus Soleil, House of Blues, Haleo, Splitsville. And you can see kind of the parking area and AMC, Balloon, all that fun stuff. It's very pretty. You get the cars driving by pretty much like all day. And then when the boats start again, you get a little bit more motion with the boats going to and fro from Disney Springs, Port Orleans, all of the sorts. It is very hot and sunny over here though. So we'll go, kind of go to the pool area and then cut through and then work our way back.
We are melting.
Yes, it is very hot out. So we're by the Congress Park, like quiet pool area. And they have a little playground here. That's pretty cool. Then another area with like picnic tables and the charcoal grills. Again, it would definitely be cool to see those like replaced with propane grills. I think people would be more inclined to use them. But then you got the last little pool area, and this one I don't think has any like extra things. It doesn't have a bar or food or any of that. It's just a straight like quiet pool. We're kind of through the center of the Congress Park area. You got the bus station up here. And we're gonna just work our way back over towards where the room is so we can cool off and then head back. Alright, so we're back over to the Springs area, which is where the room is. They do have like a DVC over there is where you tour the Saratoga rooms and the Grand Villa. But this area doesn't really have a lot of features, except it is right across the road from like the main area, so you're nice and close there. You have busing pretty close. I mean, all the areas have busing pretty close, but that's like kind of the big main busing hub there. But this has 3 more buildings. Like I said, kind of right in the middle. And that hits all of our areas around the resort. Alright, so that is our Saratoga Springs Resort tour. We walked the whole resort all in one go. Mm-hmm. Got lots of steps in. It's very hot.
It's very hot.
But it's a pretty resort. I think each of the areas kind of has something nice about it. The grandstands and the paddocks both have nice pool areas, especially the paddocks,
Yes.
I thought. And they have their own little quick service.
There's a slide at that one too.
Yeah, and a slide. The Springs area is nice because you're nice and central. It's where we're at right now. And then Congress Park is nice because you're right there by Disney Springs. Grandstand might be, say, maybe the least liked place because it is furthest from everything, but it is probably also the most quiet, which is pretty cool. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all of that fun YouTubey stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys!